Hello and welcome back to English with Cheri, the podcast that helps you speak English naturally every single day. I'm Cheri, and joining me, as always, is my wonderful co-host, Nick. Hey, Nick, how are you doing?
Cheri, I'm doing really well, thank you. It's so good to be recording again. I feel like it's been a little while.
It really has, but we are back. And we have a topic today that I have been wanting to do for a long time because I think it's something that a lot of English learners find genuinely difficult.
And honestly, when you first told me the topic, I thought, wait, is that actually hard? But then I thought about it and yes, it really is.
Right? So today we are talking about how to end a conversation politely in English, whether that's with a friend, a colleague at work, someone you just met, or even someone on the phone.
Yes, and this matters so much because you don't want to just disappear, right? You don't want to be rude, but sometimes you really truly need to go. So, what do you say?
That is the whole question. And by the end of this episode, you'll have real phrases, simple ones, that you can use straight away. This show is for A1 and A2 learners, so we always keep things clear and practical.
Perfect. No complicated grammar today. Just youthful, everyday English. Let's go.
Okay, so Nick, I want to start by asking you something personal. Have you ever been stuck in a conversation that you really wanted to get out of?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. More times than I can count. You know that feeling. You're at a party, or maybe you're on the phone, and the other person just keeps going. And you're standing there thinking, I really need to leave. But how? How do I do this without being rude?
Exactly that feeling. And what most English learners don't realize is, in English, there's a kind of unwritten rule. You don't just say goodbye and walk away. You give a small signal first, a small phrase that says, this conversation is starting to close now.
Oh, I love that. It's like a gentle heads up almost. You're preparing the other person.
Exactly. It's a warm down. And if you don't know how to do this, it can feel really uncomfortable. You might go quiet and just stand there awkwardly, or you might leave too fast and the other person feels a little hurt or confused.
And neither of those feels good for anyone. So, this is why getting these phrases right really does matter. Okay, Cheri, let's get into the phrases. What are the most common ones?
Okay, let's start simple. The most classic, most widely used phrase for ending a conversation in English is, well, it was great talking to you. You say this when you want to start wrapping up. So the full thing might sound like, well, it was great talking to you. I should probably get going now.
I love that one. And it's warm, right? You're not saying, okay, I'm bored, goodbye. You're saying, this was genuinely good, and now I have to go.
Exactly. And the key word in there is probably. I should probably get going. That word probably softens everything. It doesn't sound urgent or harsh. It sounds relaxed, easy.
Because I must go sounds like you're running from something.
Tiny bit dramatic, yes. So I should probably get going, much better. Now, there's another phrase I really love, and it's a clever one. I'll let you go. Have you heard this one?
Oh, yes. And what I find so smart about it is you're making it sound like you're doing the other person a favor. Like, I'm freeing you, but really, you're the one who wants to leave.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing is, it works. The other person usually responds with, oh, thanks. Okay, talk soon. And everyone feels good. Nobody feels dropped.
That's almost too clever. I'm definitely using that more.
Okay, so what about phone calls specifically? Because ending a call has its own feel, doesn't it?
It does, and I actually find phone calls harder to end than in-person conversations. Because in person, you can use your body. You can step back, you can start putting on your coat. But on the phone,
You can't slowly back away towards the door.
exactly, you can't do that. So on the phone, everything has to come from your words.
Right, so some really useful ones for phone calls. I should let you go is a great one. Same idea as before, but it works really well when you're wrapping up a call. Or, I have to run, but let's talk soon. That one's lovely because it's warm. It says, this isn't the end, we'll speak again.
I use that one a lot, actually, and I think people really respond well to it because you're not just hanging up, you're sort of promising more connection.
And then the simplest one, which is perfect for A1 learners, is just, okay, I'll talk to you later. That's it. No fuss, no drama, just clean and natural.
And honestly, sometimes simple really is best. You don't need a long speech to end the call, you just need one clear, friendly line.
So we've covered casual and phone calls. What about work? Because ending a conversation with a colleague, or especially a manager, that feels a bit different, doesn't it?
Very different. You can't just say, right, I'm off, see you later. Well, maybe with some colleagues, but not with your boss.
Probably not on your first week. So at work, one phrase that works really well is, I don't want to take up too much of your time. And what's great about this is, again, you're putting the other person first. You're framing yourself as considerate.
It's very professional, and it also works when you want to wrap up a meeting that's running long.
Absolutely. And then there's, I'll let you get back to it, which is perfect. You're saying, I can see you're busy. I'm going to stop talking now. Very smooth, very polite.
I genuinely want to start using that one more. It sounds so grown up, professional.
And if you're closing out a more formal meeting, something like, I think that covers everything for now. Let's touch base later. That's a great option. A little more formal, but really useful.
And touch base, just quickly for our listeners, that means to check in, to make contact again. So let's touch base later just means let's talk again soon.
Exactly. It's a common phrase in work English, so it's worth knowing.
Okay, I want to bring up one more situation because I think it's one people really struggle with. What about when you meet someone new, like at a party or a networking event, and you need to leave the conversation? That one always feels so
Awkward.
awkward because you don't want to offend them. You've just met them.
Right. And the good news is there are really natural ways to handle this. The first one is, it was really nice meeting you. Full stop. Then you can add, I hope to see you again, or enjoy the rest of the evening. Simple, warm, clear.
And it signals the end without making anyone feel bad. Nobody feels dismissed.
And another one I like, especially if you want to be a little more honest, is, I'm going to go say hello to a few other people, but it was really great chatting with you. You're telling them where you're going. There's no mystery, no awkward excuse.
And I think honesty, when it's delivered kindly, always feels better than a made-up reason, because people can usually tell when a reason isn't quite real.
They can, and that can feel worse than just a natural, warm goodbye.
Okay, Cheri, I want to ask about something we haven't talked about yet. What about body language? Because you mentioned signals earlier, and words aren't the only signal, are they?
No, not at all. And this is so important because even if you say all the right words, if your body isn't matching them, it can feel a bit strange. So, for example, if you want to end a conversation, you might start to turn your body slightly away from the other person. Not fully turn away, just a small shift.
And most people read that automatically without even realizing it. When someone's body turns away, something in your brain says, oh, we're wrapping up.
Exactly. And another thing people naturally do, they give shorter answers. The replies get a little smaller. Instead of a full sentence, just a couple of words. And that rhythm tells the other person things are closing.
Oh, that's interesting. So the conversation itself starts to shrink.
It does. And then, if you're standing, you might take a small step back, or you start reaching for your bag or your phone. Those little physical movements are signals that say, we're done here, no words needed.
So really, your body starts the goodbye and then the words finish it.
Beautifully put. The body leads, the words follow, and when they work together, the whole thing feels smooth and natural.
Okay, I love all of this. Can we actually practice, like do a quick role play? Because I think hearing it in action makes such a big difference.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, so here's the scenario. You're at a cafe, you've been catching up with a friend, me, for about an hour. It's been lovely, but you have to get back to work. I'm the friend, you're the one who needs to leave. Ready? So, honestly, it's been so good to finally catch up with you. I feel like we've been meaning to do this for months. I could stay here all afternoon.
I know, same. I really love this. But I should probably get going. I've got a meeting back at the office in a bit. Can we do this again soon, though? Maybe next week?
That was so good. Did you hear that? Mick started by agreeing, I've really loved this. Then came the soft exit, I should probably get going. Then a reason, I have a meeting. And then he kept the door open. Can we do this again soon? That last part is everything.
Because it tells the other person, I'm leaving this conversation, but I'm not leaving you. The friendship continues.
That's such a lovely way to put it. The conversation ends, but the connection doesn't.
Okay, one more. Let's do a phone call this time. I want to practice the phone ending.
Perfect. Go for it. I'll pick up.
Hey, Cheri. Thanks so much for talking me through all of that earlier, by the way. Really helpful.
Of course, anytime. Was there anything else you needed?
No, I think I'm all set. I'll let you go. I know you're probably in the middle of something, but seriously, thank you.
Not at all. Good luck with everything. Talk soon.
Thanks. Speak soon. Bye.
Notice what just happened there. I'll let you go. Talk soon. Speak soon. Short, warm, complete. No long explanation, no awkward trailing off. Just a clean, friendly ending. That's what we're going for.
And it feels so natural when you hear it, right? Nobody would think twice about that conversation ending that way.
That's the goal. You want the other person to walk away or hang up feeling good, feeling like the conversation ended well, not like you just vanished.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of all the phrases we covered today.
Yes, let's do it. So first, well, it was great talking to you. A warm, classic closer that works in almost any casual situation.
I should probably get going. Soft, relaxed, never abrupt.
I'll let you go. Brilliant for phone calls, and it puts the other person first.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. Professional, considerate, great for work.
I'll let you get back to it. Smooth and polite for busy environments.
It was really nice meeting you. Perfect when you've just been introduced to someone.
I'm going to go say hello to a few other people, but it was great chatting. Honest and friendly for social events.
And don't forget the body. Turn slightly, step back, reach for your bag. Let your body start the goodbye before you even speak.
The big idea today is this. It's not just about leaving. It's about leaving well, with warmth, with kindness, so the other person feels respected, even as the conversation ends.
And once you have these phrases, it really does get easier. You stop dreading that moment. You just reach for one of these and you're done.
That's our episode for today. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. We really appreciate every single one of you who tunes in.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who's learning English. It genuinely helps more than you know.
And if there's a topic you'd love us to cover, a situation in English that you find tricky, let us know. We read every message.
We really do. We love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep going, and remember, every conversation is a chance to get better. Take care.
Happy learning, everyone. Bye.